Today we are going to talk about your next element and principle, which is going to be space and proportion. Space is the two-dimensional arrangement of objects in a photograph, and proportion is the relationship between the size of objects and components in the image. So we are looking at two pictures here that are showing proportion, and in these photographs, there is a subject that is far away from the camera, which appears to be small. There is an action happening, which is normally closer to the camera, and then there is the photographer who is taking the picture. So whenever the photographer is taking this picture, he is having this person who is doing the action stand close to the camera so that the foot appears way larger than the object that is in the background. So he's way, way, way far away from the object that's in the background. Same with this one. We have the moon, which obviously is really big in real life, but since it's so far away, it's appearing to be smaller than the human that is kicking it. So this human is actually closer to the photographer than the moon is. So when you guys go out into the hallways today, you are going to be trying out proportion, and you are going to probably need at least 2 to 3 people within your group to help you. Let's see. Okay, so this is just kind of an easy, quick layout to explain how this is going to happen. The photographer will be standing here. There will be either an object close to the camera or a person performing an action, which could be flicking, stepping, punching, what have you, but they are going to be a short distance from the photographer because they want to appear rather large. Further down the hallway is going to be a model or a person receiving the action. So you're going to place somebody far away from you, and this person that is either trying to pinch the person at the end or kick or step on, whatever, they are going to be closer to the photographer. So just kind of try to keep in mind this diagram when you guys go out in the hall. You are not actually stepping on one another. You're not punching each other. You're not doing any of those things. You are just appearing like you're going to step on somebody, just like you saw in this Stonehenge picture. So we're not doing any of these actions to each person, just so that that is clear. But this is how you want to set yourself up. To give you an example, this group had a photographer. They used an object instead of another person, and then they had a model or a person standing in the background. So you can do something like this. This is perfectly fine. If you only have 2 people in your group, that's fine to, just utilize some other objects to kind of have in your photographs. You will notice that the basketball is definitely more in focus than the subject in the background. That is going to happen within these pictures. You'll notice that either the subject in the background or the object or the person that's closest to the camera is going to be in focus, but not both. So don't get discouraged. That's just something that's going to happen when you are taking your pictures. So you're going to go out in the hallway, you're going to grab your cameras, a camera pass, and you are going to take 4 proportion pictures, either with just your group member, or you can buddy up with another group if you need more people. Just remember, we're not doing any physical actions personally to the model. We're not punching them. We're not actually stepping on them. We're not doing any of those things. We are just trying out proportion and seeing what photographs you get. When you're finished with all 4, you're going to come back to the room and show the teacher. Have fun.